Alright, welcome everyone to PTA Weekly Market Update. So let's take a look at what's happening to the market and then go into the next week things to watch out for as well. So we can see that coming last Friday, Nasdaq S&P actually closed record high once again, mainly due to the non-farm payroll and unemployment data that came in on last Friday itself. So with the data itself, investors actually believed and bet on the rate hike on September that the Fed will cut their interest by increasing to 77% from 64% last week itself. And not only on that, pay attention that we know Tesla has been gaining and has been growing on past weekly itself. Just by a week itself, it has go up to almost 27%. Why pay attention is because we did mention on Tesla, if you're following me closely, I mentioned Tesla opportunity for you to go in. We did, and we'll be sharing as well. So coming weeks to watch out company earnings kickoff. Watch out on Thursday, PepsiCo, one of the counter that we'll be going through later. And on top of that, for economy data after the non-farm payroll last Friday, coming week we have core CPI is one of the key factors to measure the inflation rate as well. So there's also Powell testing on Tuesday and Wednesday itself. So for the chart, we can see that for Dow Jones perspective, three events to watch out: July 2004 earnings report, September rate cut, November as president election, no change. For this week, coming week, we know that out of the few indices, Dow has been on the trending sideway, not like Nasdaq or S&P. It's mainly because Dow, 30 components, one of them, the earnings is not doing well. Like example, Nike, it just recently or week before has their earnings report. It's not performing well, caused Dow Jones to be stagnant or to be sideways at the moment. And let's move on to Nasdaq. We can see from Nasdaq chart, it has been increasing all-time high. So things to watch out on. How do we check on Nasdaq is basically over here. I've written. So watch out for the earnings report because we just kickstart. I think on the third week there's a main earnings report coming in, and it's all the tech earnings. So watch out for the earnings report. Second, what to see any bearish divergence forming. As we can see that right now, this is high, but recent high, the RSI didn't go even higher. So we are looking for any bearish divergence showing. Then also, in order to short Nasdaq, firstly, you need to break below this ascending support line and also the 20,000 key figure. So only if let's say the candlestick cross below, then we look out for any short signals to short the market. All right. So let's move on to next one is actually Hang Seng Index. For Hang Seng Index, alright, so here's to watch out for 6th of July. Watch out for 70,200, 70,000 support. This is the most support crucial area. Immediate support is 70,400, which is the current line. Alright, otherwise watch out for this area, 70,000 to 70,200. We only able to long only if let's say the candles form more bullish itself. Otherwise, watch out for this few support. If let's say it didn't support well, then we may see Hang Seng Index to break below 7,000 and go even lower. Alright, so monitor. Okay, next we are then look into Tesla. So Tesla is also one of the counter, which I mentioned, right? So if let's say you have joined me, congratulations to you. Why? Alright, mainly it's because I took the actions. As you can see, I entered at a price of 181, current price 251. I'm on 38.35% green at the moment. All right, check out my gain. I think I have post in my Telegram, my Facebook, and also TradingView as well. If you join me, you should be riding at almost close to 40% profit, and congratulations to you. And next, we will be watching out for McDonald, which I mentioned the week before, still in my Facebook. Firstly, watch out, we are very near the support area around 245, which I mentioned on the 23rd June. So monitor carefully whether the price is able to recover. If yes, and go above 200 MA, there's chance for you to long on this counter itself. And for US oil, a quick update from here. We can see on 23rd July, I say if let's say price able to break and close above 81, we may see 90 plus. So right now, 6th July, last week candle, it actually break above 81, close at 83. So since it break above, we will be buyers on the upside, and then after it close above 81, we will be buyers on the upside, and hopefully it can go to where we are looking at the resistance 90 plus, which is around 92. Next, we'll be looking at Bitcoin. Alright, cryptocurrency is not performing well, but I did mention, right, on 23rd June, if we break below 60,000 or 60,500, we may see more downside. So on 6th July for today, we can see that on the candlestick itself, on weekly, the price is actually sitting around 57,000, it's way below 60,000. So if let's say you break 60,000, you take my action, you should be shorting, and or you should exit your long portfolio, saving you some costs or some losses as well. Alright, so next, we'll be looking into PepsiCo, which I just mentioned. The earnings report is coming up. So for PepsiCo, 4 things to take note, 3 things actually. Earnings report on 11 July, support by 200 days, weekly moving average. Immediate support is 160. We are buyers on the upside, regardless of the earnings report. If it break below 160, and then we may see more downside for PepsiCo. Right now, it's actually at a very crucial support area. Alright, so lastly is actually Hang Seng Index. Alright, so for Hang Seng Index, also need to watch out. This is what I mentioned. The 1st of June, 18,000 is a good support level. Right now, 6th of July, let's zoom in. So watch out for 70,200 and 70,000. Alright, so this is a very crucial support area. Immediate support is actually at 70,004, which is the first line right now. If it break, then it fall into the 70,200 to 70,000. If we can only able to change long, only if candlestick says so. Otherwise, firstly monitor whether is it a good support area at this important support area. If it show 1 or 2 weeks of candle being supported at this area, we will be more convincing to go for the long side. Alright, so otherwise, if you break below, then there is chances that after breaking below 7,000, we can start looking at 16,000, start looking at 16,500. It's up to you individually. Alright, so very importantly, watch out whether we break below 70,000 or 70,200. Alright, so that's all for this week weekly market update. Hope you guys enjoy. I will continue to cut it short. Going forward, the way of presenting will be direct, straight to the point, to the chart itself, to save time for you and me as well. Alright, that's all. Goodbye.